Hello YouTube, Chachi back, and today's video is about OBS. I know you guys are familiar with this software, and for those of you who don't know this software, it's open source software which helps you to stream live videos on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or any social medias, and also you can use it as a screen recorder on your computer, or to record any videos on your computer you can use OBS. So stay tuned until the end of the video, and if you are new here, please subscribe and click the bell button, and also like, share for your friends. So let's see how we're gonna use this OBS and where we can download the OBS software. So OBS is open broadcaster software, so you can download from the site http://obsproject.com, or I will put the link on the description box so you can download from the site. So let's see the site here where we can find the OBS project, the OBS software. So we can find here the OBS software on the obsproject.com. So you can type this on your computer and you can find this OBS Studio. So this OBS Studio mainly available on Windows, Mac, and Linux. So you can download for these three platforms, and it's a free open software for video recording and as well as streaming. So download the software whether it's Windows, Mac, or Linux, so you can follow the installation process and you will get a display on your screen like this. So this is the screen that the OBS software will provide to us after the installation process. So this OBS have plenty of sections or segments on after it displays. So here we have the main canvas that the screen will show us. Here the black screen is the canvas, which is sources will be displayed here. Here we have scenes, different scenes like a movie. There will be different scenes which will be recorded and will be played on the black screen. And also here we have the source, which is different images, videos, or webcams, or any browsing or texts would be inserted under the source section of the OBS. And here we have the audio mixer, which is sound inputs will be available here under the audio mixer. And here we have scene transition, which is from one scene to the other scene. There will be a transition like fade or swipe or cut, or different kinds of transitions are available in scene transition. And finally the control section. Under the control section, the main function of the OBS are listed, which is streaming. You can live stream by connecting your OBS with your YouTube, your OBS with Twitch, your OBS with Facebook, and you can start recording your screen or anything that you want. You can record with the OBS and start virtual camera. You can connect with a virtual camera and record yourself, and as well as studio mode, settings, and finally exit. So these functions are available, so we will see them, each of them in detail. So let's start by seeing the first thing is which is checking the tools section. You should have to select in which category you want to start your OBS. So here it is, auto configuration wizard under the settings section. As you can see, tool, auto configuration wizard. So under the auto configuration wizard, we will find three different options, which is specify what you want to use the program for. So three different options are available. So we will use for today from the three, which is we will select the one and we will see it in detail, but let me explain each of them. So optimize for streaming, which is recording is secondary. So which on this section we will use it for a live streaming. You will use the OBS software in order to get a live streaming option. The second one, which is the thing that we will do today, is optimize just for recording. I will not be streaming. You will record your screen or anything that you want by using the OBS. The final I will only be using for virtual camera. You can use OBS as a virtual camera for different softwares by installing the virtual camera support from the OBS center. So for today we will see about optimizing, which is using just for a recording. So we will proceed to next. So auto configuration wizard, which is, then we will have the video setting. We should have to select the video setting, which is the base canvas resolution that I have shown you, the black screen, which is you can select different options on this section. Here I have 4 options for the canvas resolution, but on my scenario I will use display one because I have only one display. And the second one, which is frame per second, which is at what frame per second you want to record your videos. So you can select different frame per seconds, but for recording any desktop or any other functions, 30 frame per second is enough. So I prefer to use 30 frames per second. Then finally we will click next, and as you can see here, final results that the canvas and the FPS and other informations are available, and they need your confirmation. So apply settings. Finally, we finished the auto configuration steps on OBS. And to add some additional advanced settings, you can go to the file here, file and setting, and under the settings section you can check streaming, output, audio, video, or hotkey or advanced options, and you can make any changes or advanced changes to your OBS. We will see some of them on next time, but you can make advanced settings on this section. So let's start by creating a scene, which is the first thing that we will have is creating a scene to our recording. So here we can add, here we have one scene 3, which is one scene. You can right click on it and you can rename this as for example we can call it screen recording. We can call it screen recording, the first one. And you can add here, different tools are available. You can add another scene, or you can remove this scene, or you can move it up and down. For example, if I add another scene here, for example screen recording, the other one will be for example virtual camera. Right here I have 2 scenes that I can include on my canvas. So here I have screen recording and virtual camera. So I can make it screen recording down, as you can see, screen recording down, or I can make it up by using this. So the second thing will be here source. You can use the source section to add different inputs to your computer. So screen recording, here I can add sources by clicking here the addition sign. So after you click the addition sign, first let's insert the audio input and output. Here I have audios, browsers, color sources, display capture, game capture, image, slideshow, media, scene, text, video capture device, window capture, and different. So first let's add audio input capture, which is I should have to insert an audio input capture. right? So here I have the audio input capture, and let's click OK, which is the name. So then device, which is you should have to select a device for your audio input. So here I have three options: microphone array, microphone, which is array, and stereo mix. So let me select microphone array Realtek audio and click OK. As you can see here, my mic is working, which is the bar is moving back and forward and backward. So I included the audio input capture. The next, let's click on add, which is audio output, which is from the system. So let's insert audio output. So which is create new audio output capture, then OK. Then you can select here devices that you will use. So for example, let's select a speaker or headphone Realtek audio, which is then OK. Right here I have audio output capture, which is audio input capture and audio output captures on your audio mixer. So you can decrease, or you can mute this thing, or you can unmute these things, and as well as you can make a change by clicking here the setting. Click here the setting, you can make advanced audio properties, or you can check the properties and you can fix anything that you want under the section. So here I added the audio input and output section under the source. So let's add another thing. For example, let's add display capture, which is display capture is related with a screen recording. So let's make the name the same, which is display capture, then OK. Then I have automatic and display one, which is the setup or the setting that we did under the tools, which is auto configuration. We select a display one, then capture cursor, of course it will capture my cursor, and as you can see here, it's showing us our screens, right? It's displaying the screen that we have here. As you can see, the icons are here available. So you can make it fit based on the size of your canvas by clicking under here, okay, which is you can set full screen project preview. Okay, where did it go? Okay, we can make it here, click, and we can stretch this one until it fits with the size, right? We make it like this and it fitted with the size of the canvas. So here we have display capture on our computer's OBS screen. So we displayed our screen and we can start, I think it started recording, I don't know why. So it showed us our screen. Then we can include, or we can start here recording. So you can select which is start recording. So when you click here, it starts recording your screen. So it records everything that you do here in this section, because you allowed OBS to record the screen. So as you can see here, for example, let's open this one, and yes, here OBS, open broadcast software, and let's minimize it, and let's click stop, or you can make pause here, you can make a pause, and you can also make here stop recording. Then let's go to file to open this the recorded file. You'll click on the file, then show recordings, right? Show recordings. So here I recorded the final video. I think this, yes, here it is. The final video that we recorded earlier is this video, as you can see here, right? As you can see, we showed these things. So it recorded the video, the screen that we have here on OBS. So you can record your screen using the OBS. And okay, even under screen recording, you can include a web camera, and you can include yourself on the video by connecting your webcam to this section, including your webcam under the section of the canvas here. So let's add here, let's click the add sign and select a video capture device. And under the video capture device, select OK. Then as you can see here, the webcam included, the webcam started accessing the front camera of your laptop. And after you click OK here, then it starts including your webcam under your canvas, which is your screen is here available and your webcam is here also under the top of your screen recording. So you can click under the center of the OBS and you can move it anywhere that you want. So let me put it here under this section, and you can add different things to your canvas. So you can even shrink the size by clicking here. You can make it more smaller to the canvas, which is in order to make it more looking good. So you can include your front camera, you can screen record at the same time, and you can even add another functions. Here the things that we have under this canvas is this the I sign, and also here are the keys. So if you don't want to include your webcam under this scenario, you can turn it off your video capture here by clicking this. So when you click the I sign here, it will turn off your camera, or it will not include the webcam on the screen recording section. Or you can close, or you can lock it if you don't want to make any changes. So you can use it for other even display capture. You can lock it and you can make it like if you want it. You should have to unlock, and you should have to turn on the eye on your capturing section. And you can make a group on this section. You can make a group. For example, you can select this one and click shift and click anything that you want in order to make a group. So after you select these two things, you can right click on it and group selected. You can click group selected. Then this you can make it, for example, video, and enter. Then when you click this one, it will make, or it will include under the group section, and it will help you if you have different sources on your computer in order to make it under one group. The other thing which is we will include is, let's add something on the virtual camera section of, which is, as you can see on the first scene here, I added different things, but on the second scene there is nothing. So if you are live streaming, or if you are recording things, you can use different scenes for different scenarios. For example, under the virtual camera, let's add another options. So I click this addition, and let me add here a text. You can even add a text here. So here I have a text, then create new, then OK. Then here it provides you option, which is what do you want to write. So let's write OBS Studio. OBS Studio, right? You can select a font, a style, or a size, anything that you want, or a strike or underline under this section. But I want anything which is I prefer anything that I have here. Then you can click OK, right? Here we have OBS. So let's make it on the center, and let's move it a little bit like this and like this. It will be more bold, right? So here I have texts under the virtual camera, and under screen recording here I have video, audios, and also under the video here I have display capture or video capture device. And if I want to turn it on, I can click here and I can include my front camera. So for this video, let's turn it off and let's proceed. So here under the scene section, so what if I want a transition from one section to the other? So here is the purpose of scene transition. So scene recording here. So let's make a selection for scene transition from one scene to the other scene. So let's make it swipe, right, from one scene to the other, right? This is swipe, then okay, swipe. So in order to check how does it makes the transition to in our videos or in the OBS here, let's start recording, right? We are recording this, and let's see how does it swipe. So start recording. You are recording, you are making a video, and on some time you want to include virtual camera, right? It's swiped, or it just goes from right to left. So the swipe option is the option that will make a transition from one moment to the other. So let's stop recording here. So scenes will help us to the transition more dramatic and more eye-catching in order to make the screen recording or the live streaming attractive. So here we have different swiping options that you can include on your screen recording, and as well as you can even make a change for different things on your sources. Also you can make a video capture, which is you can change here properties, you can filter, you can deactivate anything that you want. And the one thing that I did not explain here is, yes, as you click this one, it will go to live streaming, start recording, and studio mode here, which is two different options, two different things are here. The first one, preview. The second one, program. While you are making a live streaming or recording, you can use these things. For example, let me make this one, let me include, for example, virtual camera, right? As you can see here, you can move things and you can fix, or you can make it ready for your audiences, right? This is the program that will be displayed to your audience. This will be displayed to yourself, right? You can make any customization, and the customization will be displayed under the program section. So you can make any changes under the preview section, right? As you can see here, I'm making a change, but it's not displaying here. If I make a transition, it will display this one, right? As you can see here, yes, it's minimized and it transferred to the program section of your OBS. So let's make this one more white, right? So you can make anything that you want under the OBS. There are some other functions, like if you are under the file and if you go to settings, you will find different options that I want to tell you. It have shortcut options that will help you or that will make things more easy to fix. So you can define your own shortcuts. For example, when you start recording, when you stop recording, pause recording, unpause recording, you can define your own shortcuts to your OBS. And also the final thing that I want to add is, after you record some videos on your OBS and after you go to show recordings, it will provide you the record under the file property. It's MKV file. As you can see here, MKV file. MKV file is not supported by most of the operating systems, and also it will be hard to use it. So you can change this MKV format on the OBS's section, which is under the file and remug recording. You can make it under remug recording. Click on the remug and select the target file. Right? Okay, for example, let's make it minimize. Okay, let's select this one and drop it on your OBS. Right here we will select the remug, then which is recording remugged, then okay, then we can go here back and click on this one and properties. Then we find the MP4 format. So you can easily convert the MKV format by clicking the remug here on under file, then remug recording. So YouTube, this is all about the OBS Studio. And if you have any comments on the video that I make, you can give me suggestion on the comment box. And if it is not anything not clear on this video, you can comment me. And if it is helpful, you can give me thumb up, you can comment, you can share it to your friends, anyone that you care, you can share my videos. So it's all about today's video. Chachi, take out.